I failed at life. I mean, on paper, I looked like I was living the life many people dream of, even the life I had dreamed of when I was younger. I mean, I had the fancy cars, the flashy clothes, the family, the beautiful home, the trips, the shopping sprees, everything. But I was failing at life. And it wasn't until I understood this did my life begin to change. So I'm hoping by the end of this video, I can help save even just one of you, because maybe you have the same thing. You get up, you do whatever, go to work, I don't know, clean the house, just sit there, watch YouTube all day, eat dinner, go to bed. Get up, repeat, eat dinner, go to bed. Every day. And you're like, maybe once in a while, a trip, vacation, maybe you even had a high stressful job where it's just stressing you out. You start thinking, man, is all this money worth it? Well, the thing is that I understood that changed my life, where I stopped failing at life, was I stopped trying to impress other people. Now, hear me out. I know a lot of people are like, oh, I don't impress other people. I don't do anything. Do you really? Stop and think about what you're doing. I didn't think it to a point. But half the time, I would buy something to, maybe it made me happy because I thought it should, but it was really ultimate at the end of the day. I was trying to impress people. Who cares? Look at me now. I mean, we're in stinky old Harley Davidson shirts. I mean, I like Harley Davidson clothes, but I'm 58. I'm done dressing up. This is what makes me happy. And if somebody looks at me and doesn't want to talk to me or be my friend because I'm wearing black yoga pants and a Harley Davidson t-shirt with long underwear under it, I don't care. I don't care. I used to buy, and I still do have a really nice car, and that's because I felt it was part of my job. Now, I'd be happy with just about anything, as long as it works. Actually, here while I'm in Colorado, I'm driving a 2006 PT Cruiser. I'm going to tell you what, makes me a little nervous because it's so old, but it's a fun car. No modern updates or luxuries. It's a little beat up. I don't care. I'm probably never going to see these people again anyways. Who exactly am I trying to impress? So it really happened back in 2020, during COVID, when I got sick and I thought I was going to die. I had cancer and I thought I was going to die. And I was like, started thinking, I can almost tear up now. Oh my gosh, I haven't lived my life. There's so much of the world I wanted to see. And I've hardly visited maybe 5 states at that point. The only big thing I did in my mind was moving from Pennsylvania to Florida. Whoa, stayed there full 30 years. But then I was like, I haven't done anything. I kept wanting to wait and wait. So then I said, I promise you, Lord, let me get through this and start living my life. And I did. I did a year of travel. Like every month I traveled somewhere. But then my business started getting busy again, and I had to keep up that flashy lifestyle, the luxurious cars, the beautiful homes, re-gutted my condo, and well, we all know how that turned out. I lost $150,000 on that because I had another wake-up call. God, the universe decided to teach me a lesson one more time, saying, hey, you're still not living your life. You're failing at life. You need to understand you need to live for yourself and not live to impress everyone else. As a result, following my intuition and doing what I knew was right, I cut that loss on my condo, sold it for a lot less than I paid for it, even after, remodeling it. But now it's been 4 or 5 months. The market's still horrible. I'm glad I cut my losses when I did. It would be way worse now. And now I am living my life. I have hardly any overhead, minimal bills. Everything's paid off. I don't have constant things I'm trying to, work horrible jobs or do this or be stressed. I literally get bored some days because I think I have too much time on my hands. And that's a good thing. I'm getting out walking. I'm traveling. I'm all over Colorado, visiting places, seeing some sites I've always wanted to see. I have many, many other trips planned for this year. My goal is to see every state. That is my goal. I love going to the mountains, going Colorado Springs, Rocky Mountains, hitting everything, Castle Rock, everything here, and Red Rocks. I just absolutely love it. I'm living my life. And the only way I can really do this is because I stopped trying to impress everyone else. I am no longer feeling at life. I mean, I may, as I continue having bigger, better goals again, but for my time right now, I am truly living my life. God forbid I get sick again. I hope I don't. I was cleared. But this time, if I was, I won't have as much regret because I've been living my life. I'm not holding on to a home. I would have never thought of I don't live in a van or a car. Nothing's wrong with it for those that do. But, basically not having a home. If you want, I'll probably do a video, I think, about how I'm doing all this in case anybody's interested and want to live this beautiful lifestyle. I put everything on my charge card, but then I pay it off, so I get the points. I basically have no bills, I'm telling you. And the huge thing is because I'm not out there buying fancy clothes and cars anymore. I just live my life, what makes me happy, truly happy. Like exercising, eating good foods, hanging out with friends and family, sightseeing, touring. That's where I'm going to go. Half these people I'll never see again. Since I got to Colorado, I wanted to start running. Forgetting about, I can hardly breathe here because of the elevation. It's starting to get better. So I'll run a little and I would get these negative thoughts saying, girl, you too heavy. People are going to be staring at you. Everybody's running at Washington Park. Everybody's an athlete here, I swear. They're all in amazing shape. Who cares? I have to start somewhere. I can't even, they're like, just start off running a quick mile. I'd be happy if I could run a mile. I do walk about 5 miles a day, and I'm starting to do interval running because I don't care who's looking at me. I don't have a runner's outfit on. I'm wearing what I want to wear. Probably once I can start running more, I'll get more comfortable clothes, because then I can run farther and all that. But in the meantime, while I'm training to learn how to run, I don't care. Old me, would have been deathly afraid to do that because God forbid some stranger sees me that I'll probably never see again. Who cares? My saying is, I don't care. They don't pay my bills. And they don't. So it's so freeing living my life now, not failing anymore because I don't care. And I mean it. I was listening to a book I love on my walks. I get 5 miles in, is I listen to a lot of books. And it was about sales. And this guy says, this lady in the audience, if you could have any vehicle you want, what would it be? And she said something like one of the Tesla SUVs that cost around $120,000. And he's like, do you have the money for it? And she says, no, not now. But, someday. And he's like, yeah, wouldn't that be great? Drive around, impress all your friends. Look at me. Look at me. Oh my God. There it is. See, we all think, let me go in debt to impress my friends, neighbors, people I'll never see again. No mention that because she's going to love it because, I don't know, she just loves Tesla SUVs. Maybe she does. But the main part of the story was, so she can impress her. Who cares? Live your life. It's so much more freeing when you're not trying to impress people. So since living this, I'm much more happy. I was always pretty happy and upbeat, but I'm genuinely happy. People tell me all the time, they're like, I want to be like you, Veronica. And I'm like, you can. You can. It's not going to happen overnight. You got to take steps. Maybe if you've been living in the same home forever and you want the freedom, stop buying things. It's a habit. If you're bored and you're sitting there, maybe you got a little extra money and you're like, maybe I'll run to the dollar store or Goodwill or pick up a few cheap things. No, stop. Don't even do that. Don't do that. Find another way to make yourself happy. That's a habit, and it's a bad habit. You want to have your bills paid off and have freedom to go and do whatever you want, whenever you want. And I don't know. And maybe somebody watching this is making enough money. They can still buy everything and do what they want, and that's fine. This is how I stopped failing at life, is when I quit trying to impress everybody else. And are there certain things I buy that makes me happy? Yes, that is the first and foremost. But I don't buy stuff constantly because I'm worried about wearing a repeated outfit or the car I'm driving is not pretty and fancy enough. I don't care about that anymore. It is so much better. It's so much, much, much happier. And I know it can happen to you guys as well. A big part of this is getting your mindset straight. Really stop and think about what you want to be living. Are you tired of the humdrum? Okay, well, what can you do to change it? Do you think you could live without a home, a base home, or maybe have a little less expensive base home and start minimizing everything so you can travel and see the world? Meet the people I'm meeting is amazing. I'm making so many great connections. Somebody that loves to be alone. It's surprising how many people are gravitating towards me, but they're amazing, beautiful people. I am truly living my life now. And like I said, I know it's going to change again, but what can you do? Maybe start minimizing. Stop buying stuff. That's the big thing. Stop wasting your money. Stop worrying about something that may or may not happen. A lot of people are always worried about healthcare and this and that. I know it's expensive and stuff. There's just keep healthy, positive thoughts, and try and make the best out of the situation. This one gentleman I met, he has polio. He can't walk, but he is traveling all over. I'm talking Africa, helping people over in Africa who can't walk by bringing them crutches. Him and his wife are doing amazing work, traveling all over the United States. It's unbelievable what these people are doing. And he has every reason, every excuse to sit home and feel sorry for himself and not do this. But he does not let that disability stop him. So, I mean, these are the people, when you get out there and start feeling so good and freeing about your life, these people will be brought into your life and really have you open up to what life is all about. And you will have an unfair advantage to everyone else when you start really living your life for you. Well, I hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching. Till next time.